Can I have some popcorn? You burnt the popcorn? All right, I am back. Hey Joshua, I don't know what happened to my last live, but hey Joshua, how are you? All right, so. All right. Is he talking about me? I don't want to cough. Hey, Monica. I know this month is inkOctober. inkOctober. So every day I'm still learning how to use this daggone tablet that I got going on here. And I missed today is inkOctober, and I'm supposed to be drawing like every chance that I can get. Right? So, and I'm going to be drawing and learning how to use this daggone tablet I got going here. I think my packages ain't coming today. I know that for sure. We still didn't open up that package. So I don't know why didn't I been do that. Well, I do know why. My son was acting right. So okay, let me look at that here. Let me make some of these lines. Cause this looks crazy. Alright. Alright, I'm trying to. This is supposed to be an origami. A origami, I think it's supposed to be. I think that's how you say it, origami. Excuse me. Welcome in, everybody. Thank y'all for coming in. Thank y'all for supporting. I really appreciate it. You don't know it. Yes, I do. My channel is popping because of y'all guys. Nobody else but y'all. That's why my channel is popping. Because of y'all. Alright. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. Because I'll be drawing a whole bunch of stuff and don't even know what I'm doing. Alright, let me erase this real quick. Because this is confusing me. Alright. Trying to draw an origami bird. That looks like a bird. It is sitting on his hand. The reason you probably can't see it, it's all types of shades and colors. So in the meantime, I am learning how to use this tablet for inkOctober, and learning how to draw at the same time. I'm learning how to not just draw when I feel good. You know how sometimes you need certain juices, like certain song artists, they need to go through something just to bring out a good album or a good song that everybody gonna listen to, a heartbreak or something. So I don't want to be like that. I want to just be creative no matter what, no matter how I'm feeling. I want to just be able to just get up and draw something, say I can do it. Like a job, you know, if a job somebody say, hey, I want you to do something, right? I'm going to say, oh, I can't do it because I'm not in the mood to do it. That's what I'm going to say. That looks so much better. That looks so much better. It looks like it's so much better. So now it is a piece that is supposed to be coming up from here. That's making a triangle piece that looks like a triangle piece. It's just because it's so much lines. I can't see it. Oh, I don't want to start with no color yet. I'm jumping the gun. All right, before I finish that side, I got to finish this side of the hand. I got to finish this side. All right, so is that looking like how y'all think it is looking? Raise this. No. Um. So the promise I'm going to make to myself is not to compare my work to somebody else's. It's just to do it and have fun while doing it. While doing it. While doing it. All right, so this is kind of done on this side, but I want to shape this a little bit better. I want this a consistent line, but forgive me if it looks crazy. I'm learning how to draw from it. I'm learning how to use this tablet. Let's just say that. All right. Now I need to know the measurements of his head. I might have to make that head a little bit bigger, but I think his hair is going to make his head look bigger, so we're not going to stress that. The hard part is his outfit. That's the art part. That's the hard part. Oh, come on. I don't got time for this to be losing this. There we go. I thought it didn't show the other side. All right. I'm trying to get this other side. Okay, I can do this. I'm just being real difficult. That's what I'm doing. Come on. Okay, I understand what you want me to do. All right. All right. So now, back to this. So we're gonna try to bring that out. Now it's time to do the other hand. Alright, I want to put a line so that I could measure it right. The top of his thumb is right here. This is again where we're going to just draw the thumb. Here we go. So since I've been on it today, it has been getting a lot better and easier to draw in here. So I'm not going to lie about. I mean, well, it's easy today, but it's not as easy as they portrayed it through the views. I'm gonna say that because um, I never saw someone draw on this tablet. I saw them had already art on it, and they just was adding little details to it. That's all I saw. I didn't see them do like step 1, step 2, and I'm still looking for a video to see if I will see step 1 and step 2 in there. And I haven't found it yet, so to see like someone actually drawing on here and not having a difficult time, because I would rather see that. I rather will see somebody going through the same issues as me, so I don't feel like, oh, I'm doing something wrong. Right? I might have drew that hand a little bit close. I think. Let's see. I wish I knew how to move things around. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring this out. I'm not gonna do that thumb over. We're gonna bring this right there. Boom, boom, boom. Isn't that clever? And that finger is shorter. So we're gonna find a way to bring that finger out. There we go. All right, before we do that, I gotta shape that right. Move this finger over. All right. I just have to constantly keep being on it so it can get a lot easier for me. But I know I'm not the only one going through this. And when people do views about products, the only people I believe is the hair girls. The hair girls will tell you how a product is a hair is not good or not. So I will believe them. Like before I believe anybody with electronics. Definitely if they being sponsored by them. If they're being sponsored by them, I'm not being sponsored. I'm gonna tell the real deal about this product. It's not a bad product. It's for beginners, I say. I'm a beginner. I'm not a pro. I haven't been doing this for a long time. Hey, King. How are you? I didn't see you. Sorry. How are you, King? I don't even remember my pencil getting bigger than that. Alright. It's the third finger that is going like right here. It's almost the same size as the first finger. But you want to make this like it's bending inwards. You don't just want to draw nubs. The nubs got to look like it's bending, so it's a curvature. for the fingers. All right, it looked like I gotta shrink this down some because this is too big. All right, place this. All right, it's the same length as the first finger, right? So you don't want to just draw nubs. You want it to look like it is because remember you got to put the fingernails and everything. I work better with background noise. I ain't gonna lie to y'all guys, cause I was jamming with that background noise, but YouTube was messing with my channels when I put that background noise on. All right, let's make it a nub for now. For now. I'm doing good, King. I'm doing good. I can't complain. It's raining. I like that it's raining. See, the point of it nubbing like that, it's because you want it to look like it's grasping. Like the finger here got to be erased a little bit. You want to look like it's bending inwards so that it look like it's actually holding something. Right? So you're going to go like this. Right? Almost like that. So it could look like it's grasping something. So this finger, and I can bring that pinky out. This finger out. And look like it's grasping instead of just sitting there. Erase that. Erase that. Right? And then now I can bring that pinky in there. Because it is. Right? And then I could draw the nails later. The small details come later. I just had a wonderful idea, but I'm gonna see how it play out before I predict it, because I don't want to act like I'm gonna do something and then it don't happen. So I'm gonna wait, because I tend to renege on a lot of stuff that I say I'm gonna do, and I hate that. All right, so now I can bring the pinky up here and make it look like the pinky is joining a crew. See? See how that looks? Because if I'd have kept that finger like that, it would have not been able to like look like it's holding anything. So let me make this look neater. So y'all can see what I'm seeing. Right? I fixed that. All right, so we're gonna make this look neater. All right, so now it looked like he's going like this, right? It looked like he's going like this. So he's supposed to be holding an omagami. Am I saying that right? Omagami? We can fix things up later. We can make things look better later. The point of it is to try to make it, to get the image out. So once the image is out, then you're good with half of this going on. Then you can just spruce it up when you're done. Just get the image out and then fix it up later. Like, you need the structure where everything's gonna be at. There we go. Hey. There we go. Yay. All right, now he got this origami sitting in his hand, and it's a cute little origami. All right, we're gonna do it like that. All right, so before we do that, I want to go like this. I don't want to mess up the structure of the hand trying to fit the origami in there. All right, so then said I need you now. Said, see, I hate that. Again, I'm still learning how to work this thing, so please forgive me when you see so much errors. I'm still learning, so, but I think I'm doing kind of good. It's just you're gonna see a lot of errors. I know that for sure. Okay. I don't know if that looks like an origami, but we gonna get it there. We gonna get it there. We gonna get it. We gonna get it. We gonna get it there. All right. So, all right. Let me erase that because that kind of don't look like what I was going for. All right. So here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We're gonna erase that. Leave that wing right there because I kind of like how that wing is going. All right. Hey, BDB, how are you? What's up? What's up? What's goody? I'm feeling good. How about you? What is good? Let me turn this down some because I think this is still a little too. It's a little too high. Can you see that? No, that's 4. Can't see that. I'm gonna take this. Oh, this is on 3. So how low do I need to make that go? So this is how we're gonna do this, right? Gonna connect that. Make this a little bit darker than the rest of the cartoon. Alright, then. Alright. Alright, I might have to go like this. For some reason, it's not allowing me to. Okay, no, I'm doing good. Some reason it wasn't allowing me to like draw that kind of like that. Now it's starting to come out. It's starting to pop out. It's starting to pop out. And it feels comfortable doing it in this position because I'm not hunched over looking down at the screen on my thing. Okay, which one we want to do? We want to do this one or we want to do that one? Which one? Since I got that line already, looks good right there. Doesn't matter. It does matter. I'm back. So my theme of this October, inkOctober, is gonna be Dragon Slayers. So I'm gonna be trying to draw all the characters in Dragon Slayer. That's gonna be my theme. I haven't seen. I'm gonna save this because I haven't seen the movie yet because the timing with my kids and myself is not right. They got it for early in the morning on school days. So and I don't want my kids missing school just to hang out with me. They would love that, but case I would have bootlegged it. I would have totally, it didn't come out yet, but I would be sitting here waiting for the bootleg it. But it's something I like, so I say why not support it correctly, right? Almost forgot about this. Almost forgot. Did y'all have breakfast yet? So this thing was touching the hand. So it don't look like it's floating up in the air. Make some of that. What y'all think? It looks like an omagami. Hang on them down. All right. So I'll change that. All right, this is supposed to look like an omagami now. Don't. Let me fix the head. I believe this is a swan. If anybody knows, let me know. All right. It's supposed to be a swan, I think, right? Right? Hey, bud. Morning, people. Hey, bud. How are you? Thank you for coming in and showing me support. I'm sorry I don't see y'all, but let me open up a window because I can put it right here. Can you see it? Can you see it? Hold on. Can you see it, Jameek? I'm going to put up the chat because I can't see the chat. See the drawing. Can you see the me drawing? Well, I changed the screen now. Hold on. Let me make it small again. There we go. Hey, Bud Fowles, how are you? Oh, you was? Okay. Do it look weird or do it look like a bunch of lines? Okay. Trying to get out of my way. Good morning, Bud. Thank you for hanging in there. I want this finger to look like a finger. So when I'm ready to draw the fingertips and everything, I can do it. Come on, fix that. Get out the way. See, just because the way it is right now, it's a great way to create a curvature to the fingers, right? And a pinky is short. It's never the same length. So I'm just like a bunch of roller fingers everywhere. Right. Good morning, everybody. I'm sorry if I didn't see you. I didn't have the chat up. But now I got the chat up so I could see. All right, so now there's the curvature of the fingers. All right, so let's see. All right, that's the origami. Now I got the origami sitting here. All right, so next thing I need to do is his other arm. How can I get this arm out? Okay. Let me see what's going on here. I have to make sure I aim everything right because if I don't, it's gonna be looking lopsided. I'm gonna act like that's the sleeve. We're gonna bring this out some more so it can look baggy. It can look like a big old sleeve. Right? I'm always bringing that up. I don't know why. Alright, so boom. We're going to look like that. And because, all right, so now, all right. I'm kind of surprising myself that I'm actually doing this on this tablet. I think the brushes really do matter because it didn't matter to me. As long as I had two Pacific brushes, then I was okay. Okay, I don't need to have all these different brushes. My smudgers and my pencils and my deep dark pencils or ink pencils. That's all I needed. All right, I'm gonna make that a little smaller because I don't want that to look bigger than a sleeve over there. They're kind of looking alike. All right, let's get this thing out. All right, so his arm is right here. Which finger is that one? That's on the second finger. Boom. Boom. Put that back. I was able. Let's see. I was able to see it from the beginning. Oh no, it's looking good. Okay. Oh, I heard you when you saying it. Hey, Mike. What's up, Mike? Good morning. Thank you for coming in. All right, before I finish that, right, that's gonna be part of that. Let's erase that. Good morning, good morning. All right, this is coming from the third finger, so we want to get that sleeve. All right, the third finger. Let's erase this because I was going ahead of myself. All right, I want to get that sleeve. I want to look like he is. All right, it's on his third finger, so we're gonna put it right here. So look like he got. All right. Good morning, everybody. Said I need you now. I see your face. Oh, you do? Where you see my face at? Oh, you want to see my face? Good Lord. This is early in the morning, baby. My face is looking crazy. I'm going to give you a quick peek. That's it. I am looking. I got my natural thing going on here. Didn't comb it, just wet it. I didn't comb it. I just wet it. I said, But it's gonna be done soon. It's gonna be done soon. So don't worry. But I am so in my natural state. I'm comfortable right now. I'm still in my natural state. It's not even funny. I'm so glad I can do faceless. I don't got to dress up all the time. I'm looking crazy this morning. You just don't understand. I'm looking crazy. What's that? One hand look like it's kind of bigger than the other. That's because I darkened one hand. What's that? I'm so glad I could do faceless lives now. I ain't gotta always show my face. Sometimes it's always good to show your face because people do want to see how you look and stuff like that. But if I ain't got to, I don't have to. I'm so glad that I don't have to. Right, so that's okay. Yeah, like I'm in my natural state. Like my hair is like looking not crazy. I'm not gonna say looking crazy, no, because my hair's natural state doesn't look crazy. It's just not. It wasn't prepared to be on camera. Let's just put it like that. My natural state of hair wasn't ready to be on camera. That's what I would say, because no matter how much you comb your natural state of hair, no matter what you do, it's going to look how it looked this morning. It's going to look like that. So it's not going to change. So I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, no, I got to do it up. No, I don't have to do it up. It's just not, I didn't prepare it to be on camera. If I had prepared it to be on camera, that would have been a different thing. I'd have just been like, all right, let's get on camera. What the heck was I drawing here? I don't know what I was drawing here, but we're going to take this out. What is... Oh, that was the shoulder. That's what that was. That was the shoulder. I was like, what the heck is that? All right. I'm going to fix it up because I ain't finished it yet. So I won't say that. Like, I wear my natural state outside. I wear it outside. I don't have a problem wearing it outside. But I wasn't prepared to wear it on camera. You know, because people have so much to say about the way a woman look. I just was not trying to, like, give them all that right now. Get what I'm saying? Get what I'm saying? Because men got so much, not all men, some men got a lot to say about. Like, if I wear a wig, it's an issue. If I don't wear a wig, it's an issue. It's like this girl said, if I wear my natural state of hair, you're going to say, I don't look to your likings. But if I do wear a wig, you have an issue with that. So it's like, I'm still not to your liking. So damn if I do, damn if I don't. Hey, Lauren. Hi. I am drawing the boy in yellow. I love your drawing. Thank you. I am drawing the boy in yellow. This is from Demon Slayer. I know your kids is grown. My kids watched this show and got me addicted to it. That it was so good. It was like Attack on Titans. Like I like to say I watch anime. I watch anime with my kids. It's addictive. It's like they're good. Like they're real good. Someone said they cartoons. I used to say it was cartoons. But you know, what grown folks want to say they still watch cartoons. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you. How are you? How are you? How's everybody's day going? Because it's raining today. I'm drawing one of the characters from Demon Slayer. It is an anime show. And this is one of the characters. Just got up. You just got up. Oh, and guess what? You came to see me, Mike. You just got up and you came to see me. See how a blessing that is? What's going on now? See, now, I'm surprised that the app is acting good because this app tends to break down, start acting up after a while. I kind of, no. I'm kind of happy that this thing is acting correct right now. Love, you just gotta see. I like that. That's what love is all about. That's what I'm talking about. I like that. I like that. I like that. You, not to be in your business. I don't care what you doing. But every time you get on live, you always get a knock at the door, bro. I'll be like, yo, the conversation is getting good. What's going on? Don't end it. Don't stop it. But you come right back, though. But I'm like, dang. Why they don't? But that's like my house, too. Like, every time I start a live, I always get, like, my kids would start saying, like, the craziest things while I'm on live. I'm like, yeah, I'm listening. I'm like, it's getting good. Then you go, here's the knock at the door. I'm like, dang, damn. Are they watching his live? They be like, I'll be like, damn. It be like that 100, right? I was like, dang. Like, are they watching his live shit, man? I'm like, it be getting good. And then sometimes I'll be like, is he gonna come back? Is he gonna come back? I don't know. All right, I'll wait a little bit longer. If you don't come back, I'll come back. And by the time you come back, you turned off the damn show. I'm like, dad. All right, I'm gonna bring this up some, cause I want it to look like he got a small waist. Shit, my eyes is burning. Good lord. Ugh. Every time I go live, they always knocking, trying to buy some candy after work. I know. That's why I was like, I don't care what you're doing. But, you know, they always like right when you live. I'm like, damn. I'm like, Dad, the conversation was going good. All right, we're gonna erase this because I want to make it look like he got like it's pulling him inwards. That's what I want to make it look like. There you go. Yep, it's looking like it's pulling him in. All right. Said I need you now. Yeah, there we go. Now it looks like he's being pulled in, like it's showing his waist side. My kids be doing the same thing, yo. I'll be on here. I'll be like, look, but you know what I don't do? I don't tell him I'm about to go live. I don't tell him. I don't know why. I started telling them now, look, I'm about to go live and I don't want to hear nothing. So yesterday they came in from school, so they started getting loud, and I told them right at the door, like, look, I'm live, so don't be loud. And they actually was quiet. I was like, oh shoot. See, the only thing is that this cursor is in my way, so that's why I'm messing up a lot. But I need it big because Mama can't see. So Mama need that cursor in the way of me seeing. Dan Corway, I can look him up. Is it? Let me look him up. But no, but I'm not gonna say no because I might know him by face. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get this screen over here. I don't know what the heck just happened. Yes, Dan Corway is a actor, educator, well respected. Hold on, gotta put on my reading glasses. Well respected historian and unorthodox researcher with 10 plus years of related experience, specializing in ethno. I don't know how to pronounce that field and historical research. I think I listened to him. His face looked familiar. I think I listened to him. Let me click on one of his shows. Let's see. Oh, I think. Am I subscribed to him? I might be subscribed to him. Someone told me I need to do a DNA because my grandmother is Indian. I don't know what Cherokee. I don't know none of that. I just know that I saw my grandma her tribal wear. So someone said I need to do a DNA. I need to do that background thing. But they said they paid $300 for it. I'm like, nah, I doubt $300. But I'm not saying they didn't. I am knocking it, but. Oh, yeah? Let's see. I'm on his page, so it's not showing nothing. Is he live right now? It's not showing nothing. Who is this that stepped into my room? Hey, Fur, how are you? What's up? Blessed day, back to work. Have a blessed day. Yes, and enjoy it. And if it's raining, stay dry. Stay dry. Stay dry, Fern. I don't see nothing. He's not on right now. Let me see something. Let me see something. Thank you for coming and supporting. I'm gonna look him up right now. Maybe because he's not showing no one as live. Yes. I'm not seeing nothing unless I gotta be subscribed to him. Subscribe. Oh. You sure he is on now? I don't see nothing on now. He does? I don't see nothing right now. I know all this, but all this information he talking about, I'm not saying he not wrong. I know all this. I know this by my own experience of situations. I can hit you with some knowledge right now, but I done stepped up that journey a long time ago. I'm so loud, honestly. I'm so loud, I forgot Vaughn is sleeping. Did I wake you? Do you hear me? Did I wake you, Vaughn? He didn't hear me. I can hit you with some knowledge right now, but I have stepped. Mike, I ain't gonna lie to you, I stepped off of that a long time ago. Cause if people don't want to listen, people don't want to listen. I'm telling you that right now. Our people are so hard-headed, they don't want to listen. And when I talk about that on my TikTok though, but when I was Eyes of Art, that's all I talked about. So, what's today? Today is Wednesday. I might do my TikTok. And talk about this information on TikTok. Right now, I'm doing Eyes of Art right now. This is the Eyes of Art show. Remember when I used to be Eyes of the Talk, right? I used to talk about all that and some. Now, I don't talk about it on here because YouTube ban you a lot from talking about certain information. But there's other platforms I can talk my information on. So I go on TT. I talk about that on TT. You know what I'm saying? Said I need you now. And I'm not gonna do it on here because YouTube don't allow you to talk like that. They think it's rhetoric or like you speaking hate. Like you can't speak even like say if something happened to you devastating as a little kid, like an adult was trying to eat a child alive, right? And you can't even say that on here and it's your situation. They'll be like, oh, you can't say that word, you can't do this, you can't do that. So I just said, you know what, I'm not wasting my time on here. I'm gonna bring out my other talent that I have. You know how some people got two channels? I'm not gonna do 2 channels now. 2 channels is too much on YouTube. I'm barely keeping up with the YouTube channel I got now. But I will open up another platform somewhere else and talk about it. That's what I will do. And I don't get knocked for saying what I need to say. But some people saying you are gonna get knocked. Like some people, I think I seen it when that Charlie Kirk thing happened. I seen people getting knocked on their internet. I mean, they TT channel just because they talk crazy about Charlie Kirk. See, just because of that, I might get knocked for that. I want to bring this closer because I can't see. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to like destroy a good platform while I got it over a conversation. I'd rather have that conversation somewhere else, like somewhere where they will accept my conversation like that. You get what I'm saying? Because doing it on here, you just cutting yourself short. If you really trying to bring your channel somewhere, you got to abide by the master. Get what I'm saying? And it's not like to look at it like that. It's just, it is what it is. It's not your platform. You can't control it. It's like you building a business. How you going to come into my business and tell me how to run my business? If you don't like it, go somewhere else. Get what I'm saying? So I'm not going to disrespect. I'm not going to do that because I want like somebody coming to my platform. If I say somebody come to my establishment and I say no cursing, right? If I say no cursing at my establishment, because one, we got little kids here, and I want the little kids are welcome, just as the adults are welcome, right? But someone will go, well, it's freedom of speech. I can curse all I want. It's my mouth. It's freedom of speech. What are you gonna do about it? Get what I'm saying? You know what? I don't want to go there with you, but I would like that you can respect my establishment, how I built my establishment. And if I don't want you to curse at my establishment, then so be it. Get what I'm saying? Like, just don't do that. Like, it's just the respect. And, and that person will go all out their circle just to go places to say, she's not allowing me to have freedom of speech. And then you lose all your customers because you don't put a rule out there and they made it seem like, oh, you don't allow them to express themselves. It's not about that, bro. It's about respecting that it's kids here. That's all I'm saying. And I would like if they will respect my wishes. So I understand where YouTube is coming from, right? YouTube doesn't want you to talk like that on their establishment. Then so be it. We all know what it's really about. We all know. But like this guy said, we not ready to start a war. We don't know how to hunt. We don't know how to plant. We don't know how to do none of that. We don't know how to shoot. So we ready for that real fight? Cause we not. That's why my thing is coming out crooked. Cause I'm drawing crooked. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not ready to fight nobody's establishment. If you don't want me here talking crap on your thing, then so be it. I'm gonna find somewhere else that's gonna allow me to do it. And I'm not knocking it. And we know that they're taking our freedom of speech away. We know that. But if you want to coincide with YouTube and you want to be on a platform, you're going to have to obey it or just find somewhere else. Because you're not going to build established. You're not going to build, just keep disobeying what they telling you not to do. You're going to keep finding yourself stuck. And I don't want to be stuck. I want to progress and move up. You know what I'm saying? I might not get monetized. I'm not too fond of being monetized. Because once you definitely monetize, you definitely can't say nothing. So I'm not ready to be monetized because I ain't ready to be shutting up like that now. But I do need this platform to help me run, my business and stuff like that. I do need the platform, so I'm not going to act like I don't. So that's why I got to obey by what they want me to do if I want them to allow me to have my business on here. See, it's starting to get hard now because I can't see it. Let me see if I can move this up. You know what I'm saying? So I respect that. When you become a business person and you start dealing with business, you start understanding how to respect certain rules and regulations. Get what I'm saying? It's not fair, but it's not my platform. My platform, I can create and say, let you speak how you want to speak if it was my platform. Now, let's say the people don't listen and United States of America don't like the platform that YouTube is bringing out, right? And whoever built YouTube allows people to speak their mind. And the United States government threatens the person that built YouTube and say, hey, if you don't minimize that conversation or what's going on, if you're not monitoring it, then we're going to shut it down. Because we don't like what's being said. We don't like what's being pushed out. It's like a farmer. If a farmer want to plant seeds, they have to abide by the regulations of how they want the seeds to grow and whatever, unless you want to make money or not. So now let's say if YouTube don't listen, he lose money. Whoever built this little thing, he lose money at the end of the day. He's losing what he built. All he had to do was monetize what the conversations was holding up on in his establishment. Get what I'm saying? So that's why I understand. I understand it very well. And if I want them to play with me, I got to play with them too. I got to listen to what they telling me to do. It's their establishment. If I want to make move up in this establishment. So I can't really knock it. I'm not fighting it no more because it's not a fight to win. It's not. I don't want nobody coming to my establishment and forcing me to do something I don't want to do. You get what I'm saying? So it's not a battle. It's not a winning fight. So I'm not going to Oh, my eyes are burning. Why is that? You know what I'm saying? You understand where I'm coming from that note. It's not a winning fight. It's not a fight that we can win. Because nobody's ready for that fight. So what you can do is build your own establishment, make up your own YouTube streaming channel. Not YouTube. Name it something else. Make up your own establishment, right? And build it to where people can speak freely. But nobody's gonna do that. Wanna know why nobody's gonna do that? Because we don't want to do that. That would be the smartest move, is to build another site. If they can build Facebook and all this other stuff, you can do it too. We can do it too, not you. Establish another streaming site where we can express ourselves the way we like and how we want it. How dare we come on somebody else's platform and say, I want to do what I want to do on your platform? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a smart move to me. It's not a smart move. I've been doing this since a long time. And it was getting somewhere at first, but then when they started seeing that conversation was getting a little out of control there, and this is not the type of establishment we want on this platform, it was starting to die out. Like, people was really like, I want my channel, I need my channel, so I gotta listen to what they're telling me to do. All right. And we all thought we was like, damn, that's messed up. Like, now we're not gonna be able to chill no more how we want to. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about it. But he's making a killing on them. See, if people willing to support, then yeah, the channel can go somewhere. Like, with that talk, you still can do that. Alright, so alright, so this is what I finished drawing. How does it look? I gotta finish the rest, but let me see. That's all I got so far. That's all they showing me so far. Alright, so I'm missing a couple of things. His head don't grow too, so. Don't care about your loving. Don't care about your heart. Don't care about your heart. Your love is trying to get this through. And the information I know, it kind of get me mad that nobody's gonna understand it. All this that we talking about, I don't know if there's a lot of people that, well, the generation that is. I wanted to talk about that. I'm glad you said that. I no longer forces my opinion on nobody else. You know what I'm saying? I no longer educate or talk about certain situations, right? I don't talk about it no more. Why? Is because this world is no longer the world I'm growing up in. This world will be the world my child grows up in. And the world that my child grows up in, they don't really care too much about that. And even though we might think they wrong, even though we might think they're wrong, but um but this is their world. This is their world that they're living in. You know what I'm saying? As many times you trying to fight them and say, hey, you must educate yourself on this. This is their world. And I can't no longer sit here and fight for people who don't think that this is important. Because this is not my world. I will just want a world that my child is feeling comfortable to live in and be able to be himself and be successful at the same time. And if that world is against learning about what we think it's important, then so be it. Because I'm not going to be here too long. I'm not going nowhere, but I'm just saying, in the times that I go, all that riffing and raffing that I did is going to what? You're telling people that don't really want to hear it. And yes, I think it's wrong. Yes, I think it's the stupidest decisions that they could make. But again, it's not my world. This ain't me growing up in it no more. I'm already grown. I already lived my life. There's no more that I can learn from this world or this world can learn from me. It's no more. It is what it is. Get what I'm saying? So to sit there and keep imposing, because that was starting to come like you're forcing something down their throat. You get what I'm saying? I raised kids. I raised 6 kids. And half of them is grown. And half of them is about to become a preteen. And that's kind of like they're very independent now. They really don't need my decisions to make what they want to do better. You get what I'm saying? So I raise kids to where I want them to express their opinion. I want them to feel positive about themselves. I want them to love themselves. Whatever decision they make, let it be the best decision so that they can be successful. I raise them to that note. And they're not keen. I just spoke to my 13-year-old. I said, so if I teach you about Black history, do you think that when I talk to you about history, is it a waste of time? He said, yeah. I said, explain that to me why you think that's a waste of time. He said, because they want to not learn about that no more. They want to learn about the progress, the positive, as in the people that was business owners, et cetera, the inventions. So I said, if I sit here and take my time and still explain it to you, would you actually listen? And he was like, I would listen because you my mom, but not really. I wouldn't even take that in. It's not, I don't think it's going to help me in my life. So when I heard that, I was like, okay, I took that as damn phew. I ain't got much to do. Because my kids is very, very, very smart. All right, something's not looking right here. It's looking like it's a little wavy. So maybe I do something to this pinky. And and I wish I could have did the marriaging. Like it just makes you draw what you drawing on the other side. I wish I knew how to do that. Because whatever you drawing on one side is going to do it on the other side. Because it was looking kind of weird. Like, it was looking kind of wavy right there. Like, it's a water wave. And I don't think that looks good. It looks like he's doing the Harlem Shake. See, something's not right. Right? The proportions are not right. And that is my main issue, proportions. I don't know how to portion stuff. That is my main issue. I struggle with proportions. So let's get a pencil. Maybe that looks way better. And I don't mind my kids. I think that is the stupidest thing that they could not learn. But again, it's not my world that they living in. They living in their own world. This is what they're living in. They living in this world. Not me, not you. We grew up already. I grew up in this world already. I am almost half 100 years old. So the rest of my years, I want to live peaceful. I want to live like there's no stress. And my stress is not going to try to force something down my kid's throat. The most thing I want to teach them is about God, and that's it. And when you feel like everything is gone, go to God. And long as they got that, I am A-okay with what they're talking about. I'm not, because it's not my world anymore. I'm not living in this world. It's not my word anymore. Think I fixed it. Think I did. Let's see. Okay, it looks a lot better. Looks a lot better. It's not my world that I'm living anymore. So all I can riff and puff all I want, but these is your baby world. And someone said something smart that our kids are not gonna experience the freedom that we had when we was kids or now. And they don't know what freedom gonna be taken for them. They don't know. They don't know. So what that's saying what they don't know might not kill them. They was raised up in a world that was really strict, and that took certain rights away, and they was raised up like that, so they don't know what is really being taken from them. You know, all I can say is to all black young men: learn your rights, learn your rights, so that you don't be bamboozled, right? To say learn to join together, I can say join with people that got like minds like you, like mind like you, and because not all my people is on the same page. Not every one of them is on the same page. Everyone is for outs for self. Everyone is for self, crabs in a bucket. That's saying all the time. So I would say band with someone like-minded like you. That's what I will say. Right? Because, and just know your rights. Know them rights. So nobody could bamboozle you. Because remember, Malcolm X got bamboozled. Nothing about your love, nothing about your. So, you know, because there is libraries, they will learn it. Because if they really want to learn, there is libraries. So they don't really need you to teach it. If they really want to know about history, they can go to the libraries. And that's if they ready, like, that's if they don't delete it from the libraries. Is this stuff that we think we talking about? It's not gonna matter to these kids. It's not. It only matters to us because we know. But you're not gonna live here anymore. You're not gonna be here anymore. All right, so that is legit. I actually like that. Hey, and hey, Raj, you back in the room? I just seen. Oh man, what the heck is happening? I hope they didn't cut my live. Right, so hey, Northwood, I didn't even know you came in here. Hey, Northwood. Why is it showing one thing over here? Fools, I ain't see food stamps step into the room. What up, food stamps? I ain't even see you step into the room. I seen not everybody. Northwood came in. Raj came in. What am I seeing here? Welcome in, everybody. But I was just talking. I ain't see y'all come in. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Thank y'all for even supporting. Don't forget the like button. Alright, so doing a little drawing here. Trying to, do y'all see it? He supposed to be holding an origami. You see it? You see the origami? You see it? Please tell me you see it. You see it? Supposed to be holding the origami. So my thing of trying to shove something down these kids' throat, they not gonna listen. I'm telling you right now, they're not listening. They're not listening because that is not what they think is important for them. They is and the same thing that happened to us. Like, come on, let's not act like we listen to everything our parents said. Shit, because if we did, we wouldn't did half of the stuff we did coming out when we left the household. Get what I'm saying? Like, so, and I'm okay with my kids thinking like that. As long as they believe in the Most High, as long as they believe in God, I'm okay with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay with they believe in what they believe in. I got 13-year-olds and I got 25-year-olds. They soon gonna be their own boys. What more can I do? Happy with it, find themselves because I want to rest in peace, really rest in peace. I really want to do that. But it's my last breath. I want to leave and be like, my kids are perfect. They're not perfect, but they're good. I'm not still on this earth waiting for my kids to do what they need to do. Mm-mm. Nope. And so far, they have not disappointed me. So I'm not disappointed. All right, so now I just did all the clothes. He looked like he got Doritos on his clothes, so I'm gonna draw that later. I want to like get this hair on his head. I want to get his face done. It's 10 o'clock, right? So I'm not gonna force what I believe down their throat. I'm not. The only thing I'm gonna force is the Most High. I'm not forcing nothing else. I'm telling that right now. I'm not doing it because it's gonna go one ear out the other. They're not gonna listen. They're not gonna care. They're just gonna respect you because they parent, and that's it. That's all they're gonna do, and that's all I can take from it. All right, don't mind this. This is just me getting the hair on the head because his hair is exactly like this. His hair kind of choppy, right? So said I need you now. And I'm not gonna say I told them that I think it's wrong for them to think like that. But they don't think that. So I can't force but so much down their throat. I can't do it. And I am not spending my life trying to make them understand what history is about. And history was important to me. When I was a kid, history wasn't important. When I was their age, I didn't think about history like that. I didn't start thinking about history until I became a grown person, right? Because I wasn't in a household that cared too much about history, nor did they taught me about history. So I didn't think it was important either because I wasn't raised in a household that thought it was important. It was just to pass your grades and get out of that school. That's what that was about. All right, boom, boom. There's another piece like right here. That's what that was about. Get what I'm saying? So I'm tripping. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? All right, boom. And we're living happily ever after with them thinking like that too. I'm not stressed. They not failing school. They know that they gotta pass grades. I'm not feeling happily. I'm not feeling messed up about it. Mm-mm. Let me save this before it messes up. And I'm gonna be right. And alright, what's this? And I'm not gonna it's and then people say, oh, freedom of speech, freedom of speech. And your kids also have freedom of thinking. They also have freedom of thinking. As long as you know you raise them to be to to speak up for themselves, represent themselves, educate themselves, and when it's time, educate yourself long enough to know when it's like when the right time comes to start spitting out them words. You know how you say to some people like, oh, like you know how some people speak slang and then they but when they get around a corporation or a job, they know how to drop that slang and speak correctly. So long as they know how to do that, that's all I care. There's a time and place for everything. Get what I'm saying? As long as they know how to do that, then you go. You know how to maneuver around this world. You're not out here worrying about having kids. You're not worrying about the crazy weird stuff. You need to be worrying about getting yourself together, getting your education together. That's all I think. That's all I worry about my kids to do. Just that. I want them to be better than me. They're gonna be better than me because they already took steps to be better than me. All right, so he got an ear right here, so I gotta bring this ear up. Wait. All right. Yeah. Yeah. That's one thing I like about this tab, though. I can go as close as I want with this tab. That's one thing I do like. All right, so we got an ear sitting right here. I gotta bring that down lower, smaller. All right, the ear is right here. Well, what the heck was I drawing? That is not an ear. See, the colors will brighten up, but I'm afraid to put the colors because I'm just learning how to draw. I'm just learning how to draw on this thing. So to put the colors will be like, what? I'll probably mess it up. I'm still learning how to draw on this thing. So, all right, now he got an ear. So then there's some here, right here. We're going to put it a little down like this way. Boom. It's almost like a bold cut. Come on, stupid thing. So I no longer forces my child to to understand history. If he really wants to understand history, he's going to go to the library or go on them famous computers that they built and study it. You know what I'm saying? Cause you'll be talking to your future self who did not really care about that. And our people, and that's what sucks about our people is that our future is not that important. We just want to live life and be happy, and that's all we want to do. And that's a great thing to be happy and just want to live life. You get what I'm saying? Because other cultures know a lot about their history. We don't. And we choose not to. You want to know why we choose not to? Because we don't want to keep going down this rabbit hole of disappointment. That's where, because at the end of the day, it's going to draw it back to us. It's going to draw it back to us. And we don't want to be in this never ending disappointment. Because it's going to be disappointment all over. The most thing they want to do is stop listening to the disappointment and change it, as in, like, let's move forward and let's start building what we need to build so that we can stop looking at the terrible history. That's not me saying that. That's them. This is what they're saying. This is when I talk to the kids. This is what they're saying, right? Is that a bad idea? I don't know. I'm not growing up. I'm not I don't know. Is that a bad idea? I think it is a bad idea. I think it's a bad idea. I don't think it's a great idea. I don't think, oh, that's what looks weird. I don't think it's an idea to where it's realistic, but how do we know our idea is realistic? Get what I'm saying? How do we know our idea is realistic? Is because we saying it's realistic? That's how we know it's realistic? Because we say it's realistic? What's their reality? Is our reality their reality? I'm just asking. There's not a wrong or right answer in this question. It is not a wrong or right to this question. It's not a wrong or right answer to this question. What is we are basing information off of our reality. Is our reality their reality? Everyone has a different reality. Get what I'm saying? Everybody doesn't see what we see. Definitely these new kids, these younger group, the Gen Zs, I think they call. I don't know. The younger ones, my children, future. You will be going crazy trying to force something down these kids' throat that they are not trying to listen to. And I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not saying it's wrong or I'm not saying it's right. Let's put it like that. What I am saying is, are you going to spend the rest of your life, instead of being happy, oh crap, I dropped my pen. You're going to spend the rest of your life trying to convince a future that your information is important than they understanding of how they should live life. Because when we once was kids, we did not think that the future that our parents was telling us was gonna be our future. And like it or not, it was never, their future was different from our future. Their past was different from our future. From the future. Period. It was different. They experienced terrific situations because of their melanin. Right? I am black. So I don't know what other cultures experience, what they experience. My parents experienced that. And I was raised not in that era. So I couldn't see what my parents was telling me. I saw the future. I saw what new was coming out. But look what they're doing now. But look, that's what I saw. I saw what new was coming out. I didn't see what they was talking about. So when I saw what was new was talking about, I took it as, well, that is your time. That is not my time. And I don't see that. And not saying that they telling the truth, because my history class taught us. But now we're seeing that history class was lying to us, right? Right? This is what we seeing now. They're lying about what my parents was trying to teach me, what my school was trying to teach me, They are now finding out that they was lying. They was lying about all this. Right? They was well no, this is his head, so I can't even put that down like that. Because his head is cut off. Wait, what am I doing? I'm tripping. His head is not here. I got more space for this. So what am I doing? All right. He has a box type of hair. So this is why I'm drawing it like this. All right, now back to this. All right. So and what I did, I moved along with the future. I did not move along with the past. I did not move or understood or try to understand what my family was telling me. I went along with the future. Man, it's the future. I want to see this. And the future was put in my path, my face. The future was, I didn't tell my family. I was like, I'm not listening to you. I would not dare tell my family that. I just went along like I was listening. And then when I decided to get my own, I did not listen to that stuff. I did not listen. I went and did my own thing. I went out and did something totally different. Now, saying if I would have listened, would my future would have been different? Maybe so. If I had listened, it would have probably been different. Maybe so. Do I regret my life now? No, I don't regret it because then I wouldn't have the beautiful children I got today. I wouldn't have it. I would have had someone else. I would have had different children with someone else. Their father wouldn't have been their father, and I wouldn't have been their mother. So these wouldn't be the children I gave. You know what I'm saying? So tell me if y'all understood what I'm saying. Like, and that's how I'm looking at it. And and um so that's why I look at myself and I try to look at my kids and I be like, I did the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I didn't listen to my parents. I did something totally different. I just tell my kids, just don't make the same mistakes like I did. Just don't do that. Try to do a different mistake, maybe. I don't know. Try to do something different. But do it in a smart way. Like, get your education. After getting your education, then act stupid later. You know what I'm saying? Then act stupid later. Because once you don't have your education, you can never get it back. And I'll tell anybody, getting your high school diploma is very important. It's very important because the high school diploma is the most important part, is because if you don't graduate from high school, you are still stuck as a teenager. You're still stuck as a teenager. No one's going to take you serious. You're not going to find a real career. You're not going to find a real job. You're not going to find... What the heck did I just see? You're not going to find anything to succeed with your life. You're going to be working so hard because you skipped out the most important part, and that's a high school diploma. Now, I'm not saying college is not important. College is very important. College is so that you can educate yourself to knowledge more better. Like, let's say if you want to be a scientist, you major that, you master it, you get your master degree, you get all this, so no one can tell you your business, right? So no one can tell you what you need to do because you mastered this career, and now no one can't tell you what this is about. You can teach somebody now. Now you can teach somebody. All right, for me, it seemed like this is looking a little weird, but I don't know. Maybe it's in my head. So what I'm gonna do is air. You master your craft. All right, the bottom is earlobe. Start here. I'm making him have an ear. He's getting an ear because you master your what you want to do. You want to be a business partner? You want to run a business? Master that shit. So that nobody educates yourself on running a business so nobody can tell you how to master your craft, right? So I'm not going to say college is not important, right? Would they take you serious without a master, a college degree? I believe that you can educate yourself. There's so much information now that you can educate yourself without going to college. College, to me, is a paper that is just telling someone that you went to this school and they taught you a craft that you want to do and you mastered it, and now you are well educated to do it, that no one can okie doke you. That's what I think that college is going for, right? College is for. Do I think you need college? I'm not knocking nobody who got a college degree. No, I'm not doing that. Because anything that educates you is very important. Do I think you need it? The way the world is today, for their future, I don't think they need it. For their future. This is their future now. This is their world. This is no longer my world. This ain't a world that I am going to be trying to change so I can live for the better, right? This is their world. This is not my future. This is not mine. So this is their future. I'm living in it now because the things are changing. Everything is changing. It's not changing for the people, is changing for the future. Who's the future? The future is the kids. So, back in the days that I grew up in, yeah, you needed a college degree. Like, you need it. Now that I see that these kids don't need a college degree to be educated, to make money, to be smart. Back in my days, we wanted to make money so fast, we started drug dealing, right? We started building a hustle. So drug dealing was a great skill to get a hustle, to get some quick money, right? So now these kids have many ways to make money without selling drugs in the society. Am I knocking the drug dealer? No, I'm just saying we don't no longer have to worry about our kids being a drug dealer. Because one, weed is illegal and weed is a business now. Now we can, so they can be on papers drug dealers. So is it? No. So it's not a bad thing anymore. So that wasn't something that back in our days, that was like quick money right there. I could make a G real quick while you at work making $7 an hour. Now you can make a G real quick at a job that you get real quick. So being a drug dealer is not something that our children are worrying to jump on now. They're not willing to jump to be a drug dealer right now. So that's not an only option. They can be a drug dealer on papers. They can go to college for being a drug dealer. Or all you got to do is be arrested for selling marijuana or having marijuana on you, and you can be a drug dealer right there. You can illegal drug dealer, if I'm saying that right, or illegal. I don't know. I can't. I don't know the. Excuse me. I can't tell the difference which word to use. Illegal or legal, whatever one. The one that is on paper and you no longer gets in trouble by selling weed out of a building, out of a establishment, right? So we don't have to worry about our kids saying, I don't want them, I want them to do a different path. They have so many paths nowadays that ain't one of them. That's not one of them. They don't have to resort to that. So that's why you kind of needed a college degree, so that you was worried about your children, doing the most for trying to make a quick buck. Even down to becoming a stripper, but stripper is not looked down onto no more. Now you can become an exotic POF or FOF, whatever that sucker is called. You can be a stripper now. You get paid for it, and you can get taxes off of that. So what I'm saying, and it's not frowned upon no more. The richest people that was ex strippers are becoming famous and becoming entrepreneurs and making booty hole chapsticks. I'm not knocking it. I'm just telling the truth. That's the truth. We don't like the truth, but I'm gonna tell you the truth. Right? That was my channel. I love to talk. That's the things that I'll talk about. So I don't think that we need to worry about 1, 2, 3. I don't think we needed to worry about that anymore. Get what I'm saying? I know what I did wrong. This came out so better than the other side that is actually looking like what it looks like, what it's supposed to look like. So the future is different for them now. The future is different. Like, our kids could come, a business person can get a business, get a loan if they keep their credit right. Own a house much faster. Well, no, not back in the days. Back in the days, we could own a house. Back in the days, we own more houses than we do now. So I could never say that. But it's hard to get a house. But they can look. All they need is good credit to get a house. You know what I'm saying? Back in the days, racism was so strong that getting a house was like, man, we had to fight to get the house. We had to build an establishment to get the house. So now they don't got to do that. Now they just got to have good credit, money in the bank, so what you think, and get a house. Even though it's a lot of money, but these kids is making a lot of money by doing certain things. Look at Kai. Look at the YouTuber streamer. Look at him. He's making money. I actually know one of the people that he's working with. And if I tell you where we come from, you would never think that they would have that opportunity to do that. And look what Kai comes from. Kai comes from Brooklyn, Queens. I don't think he from Brooklyn. I'm from Brooklyn. Like, back in the day, we never thought that kids had an opportunity to get that famous that fast. And they didn't sell drugs, or they didn't sell their butt to just get it there. Get what I'm saying? So their future is different from our future. It's changed. We can't. So I cannot say slavery anymore. All I can say is that my child wants to know how to run a business. He does not think that learning about slavery is important, because he feels that they're not stopping him from becoming what he wants to become. That's how my child feels. And who am I to keep forcing trauma down their throat? Like, but you don't know what we've been through. Yeah, okay. But I'm not going through that right now. You know what I'm saying? So maybe they'll sooner or later will learn that they should have learned about this, because their rights is getting taken away. You know what I'm saying? So Thank you, Roz. Thank you. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it's hindering them not to learn. If we talk deep stuff about the police and stuff, man, my son want to become a police officer, right? In the hood, we used to be like, you better not become a police officer. Ain't no way in hell you become a police officer. Why? Because grandpa and grandma was selling weed out the house just to make ends meet. You know what I'm saying? Or we never liked the police. You know what I'm saying? But this is their world. They had to figure this out. They have to, the same way we figured it out, they gotta figure it out. They gotta figure this out. And I don't think they're going to suffer figuring it out. Thank you, Roz. I don't think that they're going to suffer. I think our kids is gonna be okay. We just so worried and so scared that they're not gonna be okay. I think they're gonna be okay. And if they really want to learn about history, there's tons of ways of learning about the history. There's tons of ways. There's so many ways to learn about it. So many ways. And you telling them ain't it. You just have to teach them to you can't even teach them to bring it back to their neighborhood. You can't even teach them. If I tell you all the rappers and all the artists that I know, you can't teach them, because when they try to bring it back to the neighborhood, you got somebody that's really hungry and is going to take you out because they jealous of what you got. Look at Nipsey Hussle. Look at Nipsey Hussle. Look at the dude that 50 Cent bought out. Look at him. Somebody took him out. God didn't know for what. You know what I'm saying? I really don't know what they took him out for. Look at Tupac. Look at Biggie Smalls. Look at the rival they built. You know, even though we know what it was, even though we know, but what happened to fighting and beating each other up and then posting it and say, hey, I beat you up. No, somebody took you out. You get what I'm saying? If you're not ready for that, you're not ready to stand up. And these kids are so tired of the fight that they probably don't see the fight. They don't see the fight. And I'm not going to keep traumatizing my kids. I'm not going to keep showing them the whip, showing them. Back in the days when I was a kid, they used to say, oh, stop watching them movies because the movies just make you, they keep playing them movies so they can control you and whip you back into that state and be scared. Right? What happened to that? What happened to stop showing them things? Now it's like, show them so they know, so they don't forget. Forget what? That we was very traumatized? Forget what? That my family was traumatized by that shit? That they were scared? You have older folks that still do the yes. I know a guy today. He's older than me. He still be yes sirring, and them days is so over. Like, but what he think is he got to kiss butt to get where he need to get to, and he's 60 something years old. So kissing butt is like, yes sir, bowing down and not speaking up for yourself as a man, letting them play you like you're a little boy, right? And he's 60 years old and he's doing that, and we look at him like, yo bro, you don't gotta do that. This ain't. But because that was his year, and he from the South, so he got that South mentality. So we was like, yo, stop doing that. Like, you know what I'm saying? We forced we forced our thinking down his throat. And we was like, you ain't gotta do that. Why you doing that? But who is we to tell him he's doing something wrong? That's how he get around. That's how he make his money. That's what he needs. He knows he got to do to get where he need to go to. So who are we to tell him that he's doing wrong? This side look more like this daggone side. I don't know what's going on. I can never be precise on each side. I can never be precise. What time Vaughn gotta go to work? I just wish that I was able to draw like um symmetry. There we go. I needed symmetry to be on. Because if symmetry was on, I was able to draw it the way I needed to draw it. Let's see. That looked more like a something is over his head. That's what it looked like. No, the problem is I drew this kind of big and wide. See this right here? And some people and some older folks feel the same way too. Some older folks feel like because I know the real deal. If we as people stop looking at what's not real, like what's not fake, like right now we know the real deal. I don't know if his name is Rob. It's a guy named Rob. I think he tried to do everything um with our people. No other race involved. Let's do this with just my people. He couldn't find a black phone company. He couldn't find a black car service. He couldn't find none of that. Not saying we never had it. We had it, but we didn't keep it. Right? So he couldn't find those things. And he's like, man, I'm trying to do it was hard. He had to go to his homeboy house to get on a bike, to borrow a bike. Cause he and then no, he got a bike made. A bike made. And then he had to go to he found a one place that sold nothing but black phone company owned by a black family phone company. But I think they built the phone. I don't think it was like that. So he still had to use his phone because he was like, I had to make calls now. Then he went to black restaurants. He could find that, of course, like food, of course. He had to he found the black restaurant. So and he enlightened him and showed him that there we don't got a lot of stuff. Like we don't own really much nothing. He had to, and it enlightened him. And he's speaking a lot. And I don't know his name. I'm gonna get his name. And I like people who speak in reality. I don't like people who speak don't speak reality. Look at what we looking at right now, man. Look at it, what we looking at right now. All right, something is not right. No, because this is too thick, first of all. So, I like anybody who's speaking reality. The reality hurts. Reality is gonna hurt. If we really talk about what it is, reality is gonna freaking hurt that, and people are just gonna get mad. And because they not facing reality. So So now we going back onto my kids' reality. This is their reality. And we can't force them. We can't force our reality. All right, so before I finish that conversation, now let's look at everything we got here. Oh my gosh, that came out so fly. Like, I'm loving it. What y'all guys think? Y'all like that? Oh my, and I did that on this tablet. Oh my gosh, I learned it real quick. Yes. All right, so now I'm about to do his eyebrows. His eyebrows is weird, man. All right, we're gonna go close, close. See, one thing I do like about this tablet is it gets close. That's one thing I do like about this tablet. I'm not gonna lie about that. This tablet gets really, really close. So because I don't want to draw thick lines, I gotta measure this down. Okay, so his eyebrows is like this. It looks like arrows. I don't know why they look like arrows, but it does. His eyebrows look like arrows. Am I doing it right? I don't know. Let me see. No, I'm not doing it right. See, what I'm gonna do is make this much skinnier. I'm gonna make it much skinnier. That's what I was saying before. I was like, I think I did these a little too fat. All right? Because y'all gotta see his eyebrows. That's one thing with paper and a tab is like, for you to do details, you need a magnifying glass like this, right? So that's one thing I do like about the tablet is that it is very convenient when it's time to oh, I'm doing it wrong. Oh, I'm doing it wrong. I'm doing it wrong. His eyebrows is big. Right? That's one thing I will say is that it's very convenient to like to do like the smaller oops, what the heck am I doing? To do the smaller details, that is the freaking how close I can get. That I do love. I am not gonna knock that. I do love that. I do love how close I can get. I do love that. Thank y'all for my likes, guys. Thank y'all so much. So, all right, let me thin this out, this hair out. I gotta thin this out. I gotta make this thin because I want to make these eyebrows be able to see them. All right, erase that. I kind of got a hang of it. Yay! I got a hang of it. Yay! Yay! I did it. I did it. I did it. You smiling too, right? You smiling too, right? I get it. I see it, right? I got it. You gonna look good. Trust me, you gonna look good. I got you. I got you. Hey, hey, hey. Do, 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 do. Hey, hey, hey. I'm gonna find your loving. I'm gonna find your heart. Alright. See, when I'm really, really like drawing, no one comes. No one comes. They shall see. Alright, we're gonna do that eyebrow a little. Nah, his eyebrows thick like that. Like, well, we gonna do a little better than that. See, that's one thing I will say about the tablet is that it is very convenient to do the smaller details. I will say that. That I do love. Because when I started drawing back on paper, I was squeezing the screen to just bring it close. How stupid was that? All right, so now we're going to get to the other eyebrow. All right, so the other eyebrow is like this. It's on the second one like this. All right. All right, I gotta, my angles is what I'm having issues with. And just as long as I know my babies are going to be safe, they're going to be okay. One thing you got to do too, teach your kids mind their business. They will live longer, mind their business. I teach my kids mind their business. I'm sorry. If you can help somebody, help. But mind your business. You will live longer. It's not about the ones you can help. It's about the business that you don't need to be into. Like, worried about. I tell my kids, mind their business. You live longer, mind your business. Right? Don't be so quick to be up in the drama. Don't be so quick to you know fight for a fight you don't even know what you're fighting for. Mind your business. Get your research, cause I recently had somebody do that real quick, right? I recently had somebody that was talking about telling about some information, and the information partially was right and the information was partially was wrong. So because I did my research, but thank God I wasn't the type to just jump in and go off what somebody told me. I became a Hebrew Israelite, and the first thing when a Hebrew Israelite told me is, don't listen to everybody. Do your own research. Don't, like, that's the first thing they say. Somebody teach you about the Bible, don't go off what they say. Go read the Bible. I still listen to that guy today, and I'm surprised. And I was like, when I found this guy, I probably was 25 at the time when I found this man, and I listen to him to this day. And that's the major thing they told me. Like, somebody teach you, somebody woke up to you and be like, hey, you say, where it says that in the Bible? That's the first thing I was taught. So, I recently had somebody tell me some information about what's going on. And it wasn't real information. I mean, partially was right, partially was wrong. I just believe that if the person did they research, they would have saw that what they saying was kind of wrong. Right? But I understood where they was coming from. I understood exactly where they was coming from. All right, let's back that out. That look like eyebrows. That's how the eyebrows look. Don't judge me. I did not make their eyebrows look like that. That's how their eyebrows look. Don't judge me. When the eyes come in, then you're going to see. And I kind of did this all by myself. I did it. Represent. Shout out to inkOctober. Shout out to him. All right, so now we're going to try to do the eyes. The eyes are like, man. I hope it don't look weird, because this starting to look weird a little bit. That's the way the eyes are. it's starting to look weird a little bit. It's looking like he's smiling, but he's not. Wait, let me do something real quick. Yeah, that's starting to look weird. I might have to. I wish I could expand his head, but I might have to expand this. All right. I might have to expand his jawline because it's starting to look a little weird. His face is starting to look a little mismatched. Alright, so we're going to. Alright. Bring that up. Bring his face close. Right? What I can do instead of doing that, I can raise up his hair a little bit. Raise up his hair a little bit. Raise up his eyebrows. Raise up his hair a little bit. Instead of doing that, right? I could do that. I could raise up his hair, which I did. Raise up his hair a little bit, which I did that. Right? Raise up his eyebrows. I could do that, and then his eyebrows will go like this. Boom. I think that worked a lot better than what I was doing, because he was looking like weird. His jawline was like going crazy. I still could expand his face. I could expand it. There we go. That kind of actually looks better. Alright. Think I did it. Fix that. Fix it. Fix it. Fix it. Fix it. Alright. I can take this up a little bit more. His eyebrows. His eyebrows. Can do that. I can do that. That looks better. I can fix this eyebrow. Alright, so now let's do his eyes. I thank y'all for hanging in there with me, like really watching this. Like, okay, his eyes start from here. Let's see if I put it up enough. Think I did. I might have to elongate his jawline, but let's get this eye started. Cause I could do symmetry on here, but I don't know how to do it, and I don't wanna. I'm gonna save this. I don't wanna mess nothing up. So the next character I'm gonna draw, it's gonna be a girl. So it's two girls I gotta pick from. I got one girl I wanna get, then I got another girl I wanna get, and I don't know. Vaughn, how this look? Okay. Alright. Roz said it looks nice. Thanks, Roz.
Good.
Wait. Shh, look at the whole thing. Wait. What it looks like.
It looks like the person you draw right now.
But what do it look like right there? It's doing something.
Holding something?
A origami? A swan origami. Now look.
You live right now?
Yeah, I'm live. See? Oh crap. Hold on. Okay. Do you know what I think I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna draw mad characters around this. I think I'm gonna kill it.
That's actually good.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. So now I gotta pick out the girls. I want to do one of the girls. I wish I'd have did. What's the name? Had that same idea, but this is October Tuesday.
Actually doing good. I'm not gonna lie.
You think so? Yeah. Thank you. I don't know about the colors now.
Oh, I think it's good.
Huh?
Draw exactly what you see.
Yeah. I ain't gonna color it yet. All right. So, see, he has a elongated face. I gotta trim some of this back. You gotta get a haircut, shorty. You gotta get a haircut. You gotta get a haircut. Sorry to tell you that. Let's get your ear in there. You gotta get a haircut. He got long. It's like elongated face. All right. So let's see. All right. Matter of fact, you know what it is? I need to get up close. Because I'm drawing far away, so the eyes is going to be bigger. All right. Let's erase this. All right. Move that out the way. Let's go like this. All right. Now, we wanted that too. All right. See? That was the problem. All right. So this is kind of like a darker black right here. Oh man, I want you to love it. So I want you to love it. All right. So his eyes are like this. Nope. Nope. I don't know. Let's see if I got it. Okay, maybe. Let's see. Let's go to the other eye. I always make one eye bigger than the other. Why? I always do that. All right, let's see. Oh man, I want you to love it. Oh man, I want you. I was playing music in the background, and YouTube kind of stopped my live. Okay. We don't want him to look worried because he looked happy in the picture, so I don't know why he's looking worried. All right, so his eye is actually going round like that. His eye's going round. So He got like a omelet eye. To me, it's like an omelet. I don't know. It looks like a omelet eye. So we gonna fix this one. We got that one. I'm gonna bring that down. So now. Alright, so this can come down a little bit more. Alright. Okay. Do we got it? Or do we got it? Or do we got it? Or do we got it? Alright, so before I start working on shades, I'm going to erase this because this needs to be taken down some. Is it? No. But we'll see. So let's do his nose. The face is kind of easy to do. It's not that hard. I gotta back out some. Back out, back out, back out. See, the eyeballs is looking like they are looking the other direction. I don't want the eyeballs to look like that. I want the eyeballs to look like it's looking straight ahead. So I'm gonna have to erase this and widen that up a little bit. Make it look like he's looking ahead. I think that look a little better. Same goes for here. I'm gonna erase that. Do it look like we looking ahead? Alright. Let's just do his face and then we can fix up all the tweaks later. This is how he looked to me. He looked just like that. We're gonna fix everything. We just gotta I just gotta get everything aligned so that I know he's not. He looks crazy. Cause I don't got the shades and everything in it. He look crazy. All right. So why is he not looking straight at me? Why is he not looking straight at me? Let's erase the bottom part of his eyes. Maybe it's because he's not. His eyes are not well rounded. Let's see. I think I could get his eyes to come out. I just didn't want his eyes to take up. I just didn't want his eyes to take up his whole face. Because it's starting to look like that. Looking weird. Alright, I gotta back up. Back up, 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 back up. Alright, it's starting to come out. It's starting to look better. Oh crap. It's 12, so I'm not gonna be on. I'm gonna give it 10 more minutes. I'm gonna just do the rest of his eyes, and then tomorrow I will do. I think I'm gonna save the face for last because um there is something I want to add. I got a couple of more things. I gotta add something into his shoulder. There's other things I want to add to this picture. I just don't want it to just be him. So I'm gonna come up with an idea that I want to do for this thing. So the last thing I'm gonna do is just make sure his eyes are good. If his eyes is good, I'm good. I don't have to worry about that. I will say the face for last because ew, what the heck was I doing? Well, you know what? This is where my body need a break now. I've been staring at this screen all day and I'm starting to get like tired now. All right. That's the best I could do for now. So if I come back tomorrow looking at it, I might can see the difference. I have to save this and I have to save this picture because I need this picture. Matter of fact, I ain't gotta end this picture. I could save this. What's this? All right. This can go down, 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 down. All right. So I want to see. I see everybody that came in here. Thank y'all so much for coming here and supporting. Thank y'all. So this is. I have to figure. So this is for inkOctober, right? There's a lot more I gotta add to this. I have to add like his little designs on his outfit, his little small details, his face. I'm not ready yet to do his face. I'm gonna look. You know how you look away and then you come back to it. You start seeing where you need to work at. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to do some more things. So the next character I'm going to pick is two females I want to pick from. This is from Dragon Slayer, guys. I'm drawing characters from Dragon Slayers. So, matter of fact, I'm going to let y'all pick. I want y'all to pick what female. I'm going to let y'all pick. Hold on. All right. So, the two females I want to pick from. There's a lot of bad females on it. Ooh, this guy is the next character. I would love to draw him next. Oh, I like to draw him. Okay, so the next character I'm going to pick is two girls that I want to pick from. I had their picture too. I was looking at their picture. Hold on, hold on. Stick with me. Stick with me. I'm gonna show you what character I want to pick next. It's two females. Okay, boom. So let me move this over so y'all can see. So do y'all see this? Let's see. Let's see if y'all can see it. All right, let me make the view small. All right, I hope y'all can see it. So these, not her. I don't want to draw her yet. I'm picking from these two. So I want y'all to leave a comment down and behind the video and tell me which one do y'all want me to paint. Her name is Nezuko, and I forgot what her name is. But I will figure it out by the time I come back on here tomorrow. So let me know which character would you like me to draw next. Would you like me to draw her next? Or would you like me to draw Nezuko? I would love to draw Nezuko. Nezuko, I love her energy. She's fly. She don't play when it comes down to her family. So I definitely, like, she don't jump for nobody else. She only jump if her brother say so. So I love that. I already drew her brother, but I'm going to draw her brother again. So, but we're gonna pick a different picture. So I want y'all to leave a comment down into the comment section and tell me which one y'all want me to draw next. Pink hair girl, she got the green on the bottom, green and pink on the top, or Nezuko, the demon sister. Demon sister, or I call it Love Bug. Let's look up her name. Wait, their name got to be on his pictures. Their name got to be on the pictures. Are not just sidekicks background. The strongest female slayers characters I could pack each one to stand out only. Okay, love. All right, it says, let me see. That's her name. Okay. Take, oh, I can't say their name. Misuka. That's her name. Brings both warmth and fairness power to ever battle. And Nezuko. I know Nezuko name. So if you can't say their name, just say their hair color, cause that's why I'm in love with her hair color. So you can say I can't wait to draw this part of Nezuko. This part I cannot wait. Her bosoms, I can't wait to draw her bosoms. I can't wait to draw like her designs. I can't wait to draw her little thing coming out her head. I don't know if this is gonna be the picture I pick. So we're gonna see. So let me know if you want Nezuko, the demon sister, or you want the pink hair girl. Her name is Misakor. Misakor. I don't know how to say her name. Please forgive me. So let me know which one you want me to draw. Leave a comment after the live. Please, because I would really like to do it. So this is Eyes Up to Talk, guys. Thank y'all for coming in here. I love my likes. It went up today. People came and showed love. They sat in the room. Respect. Love you guys. So I'm gonna hit y'all up later. Later, guys. Love y'all.